Hi, my name is Tommy, and welcome to Talking with Tommy. And we have a very special guest today.
Hello, I'm DarkWolf1287.
So, we've actually done videos before, haven't we?
Yeah, over phone, but still, yeah.
Right, so, what we're actually discussing today is actually not political, nor gaming, as, what you're used to seeing on my channel. We're going to talk about something different today, and something that actually hits home to both of us, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, we're going to be discussing the issue of mental health. And I feel that a lot of people have a misconception about mental health. What about you?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Very much agreed, yeah.
So, Dark Wolf and I both are diagnosed with mental health problems. And
Too many to count or list.
well, I only have two, but I know that is the case in yours. Do you actually want to say, like, just a few of them so people know?
Oh gosh, sure. Besides autism, ADHD, bipolar disorder, and then dissociative identity disorder are the four most prominent ones.
Right. Dissociative identity disorder, that's a pretty serious one. Yeah, that's
I don't remember half my life.
Yeah, cause I know you remember virtually nothing about 2015.
Oh, no. That was a sketchy year.
Right.
It was a fun year.
So, anyway, a lot of people... The first issue I want to address is mental health real? Yeah, it's very, 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 very real. There's not a bunch of men with suits in some dark corner going, "Mwahaha, we're going to make up mental health disorders to get more money." No. Mm-hmm. That's... and a lot of people actually believe that.
I know, that's the scary part.
And I know a lot of conservatives actually believe that.
Well, duh, of course, they're conservatives.
So, what mental health actually is, I don't know, what mental health is different depending on who you talk to.
Yeah, agreed. Very sure.
So, that being said, Dark Wolf, what do you think mental health is?
Well, what the fuck does it sound like?
Right.
It is the healthiness of your mental state.
I
don't know how much straightforward you can get from that.
Yeah, and I absolutely 100% agree with what Dark Wolf is saying. He could not be more spot on with that, in my opinion, than what can possibly be. And now, here's something. A lot of times when people think mental health, they think mental hospital.
Welcome to the United States, fuckers.
What Dark Wolf says is true. It's very true, and it's very sad. Because that's how a lot of politicians look at it. Because I believe just on dissociative identity disorder alone, they could put you in a mental health.
Exactly why I don't tell people.
Yeah.
Unless I trust them. Or people on the internet who are not going to be like, hey, by the way, this guy's mental.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be like, oh, fuck.
So,
to the hospital I go.
So, and that's really not the case. I mean, if you're just a full-blown psychopath who's ready to stab half the country, yeah, you might want to go to a mental hospital. But, if you're just someone with autism or, autism spectrum disorder, which is what I have, depression, again, I also have that. You don't need to go to a mental hospital. You need to get counseling and you need to get medication.
Yeah.
And now, so that's really the first thing. Is there anything else you really want to say about mental health?
Besides the obvious of telling people to stop fucking being bitches about everything, no, not really.
So, another issue I want to address with people is actually on the opposite end of the spectrum, which is people lying and faking mental disorders.
That's bad.
That's
bad.
there's really not a lot of reason to do that here in the United States.
Especially since, like having mental disorders only makes your life harder.
Right.
It'll only, like, increase the challenge that you have to deal with, and it will get you no sympathy points whatsoever. You will get no sympathy from anyone, and in fact, chances are, it'll make them
shun you.
Alienate you. You'll be alienated more than you were before.
Absolutely.
So, it's not something that you want to be like, I got autism, but I actually don't. I'm just a liar. That's dumb.
And I think both of us actually know people who do that.
I do. I know quite a few, actually.
Yeah, it's actually insulting to those of us who actually do have it.
Well, especially because if you have it, you can tell if someone has it.
Absolutely.
Like I can look at a few of my friends and be like, you for sure have it because you act very similarly to how I act.
Right. Which is actually one of the first things you said to me when we first met.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I really just wanted to get that out there and tell you guys, like, now I understand in Canada you can actually benefit from it.
Yeah, but this is America.
Well, I'm talking on an international level.
Yeah, but I mean, like, even so, in the long run, you're not benefiting entirely.
Right.
Like no matter where you are, having a mental disorder will only make your life harder. So lying about it is just being like, hey, I want to have a harder life. Doesn't matter where the hell you are.
Right.
In some places better because, you know, free healthcare, and they care about that kind of shit, like with Canada. But it still doesn't make your life easier.
Right. You know, yeah, you get universal health care, you get a welfare check every month, which actually, guys, if you think you're going to get some, like, $800 a month for having a mental disorder, I encourage you to do more research, because no, you're not. I actually researched it. I looked into getting welfare for my mental disorder. I know you did as well. What I found was you only get, like, $200 a month.
You barely get enough to sustain life.
Right, like, you're going to need either A, a roommate, or B, you know, you're going to have to drive all over town and look for assisted living, and it's really just more of a pain than what it's actually worth. You know, you're not going to, this, like, mental health isn't a get-rich-quick thing. New strategy, Donald Trump 2016. Oh, God.
Get rich quick, mental disabilities. Hallelujah.
No, and understand, like, you know, you're offending people who actually have this disorder if you're lying about it, and you're offending taxpayers who pay for you to get welfare. When you don't have it. Because understand, if you lie, and especially in the United States, I don't know how it is in Canada, but I know in the United States,
I wouldn't know either.
If you say you have a mental disorder and they find out that you have a mental disorder, they won't hire you. They will not hire you because they're going to think, oh man, this guy's going to freaking C4 my business or something.
And you don't get special privileges either.
Right.
It's like, you don't get like special benefits from it or anything. It, like I was saying, it'll only, if it's not making your life harder, it'll just make people coddle you and treat you like a baby.
Right.
No one wants that. Unless you're a fucking bitch.
I've gotten that. I know you've gotten that.
Too much.
It's really insulting to people who just have, you know, mild cases of mental disorders. Like, don't treat us like a child. We're not a child. We're grown-ass men.
You know, or it's like I would honestly think that, like, people with major cases would end up getting more offended by that, because you're like, you're trying to tell me that you have the exact same problems I have, but you have not dealt with the shit that I've dealt with. So how can you accurately say that you have the same? Like, it just doesn't work.
Exactly. And now, to people who honestly have, this is another problem I wanted to bring up. To people who honestly have mental disorders, and you get medication prescribed to you, but you're not taking it, you're part of the problem. Understand, I'm a tad hypocritical when I say understand, no one likes taking the medication. Nobody.
No one.
Nobody likes taking the medication. Nobody likes saying, I'm on medication for my mental health.
Yeah. It's like, once again, medication. Get rich quick. No.
Right.
No.
And understand that we of all people know it ain't fun taking medication. It ain't fun waking up every morning and thinking, oh my god, I gotta scarf like 3 pills. I don't know how many pills do you take for it.
I actually am not prescribed for anything for mental health at all.
Really?
No. I was for a while, and turned out the side effects were unfriendly. So...
Were you taking pharmaceuticals?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. I was once, but, no, all of them were prescribed, so...
Right, no, you're not admitting to illegal drug use.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would, actually go to, professional doctors, and they wouldn't know what the fuck to do with me.
Right.
So they're just like, here, take this medication. I don't care about the side effects. Next thing I know, I am borderline depression, completely zombified, have no idea what the hell's going on, even if I am conscious.
Right, which is another thing. You got if you notice any side effects like that, talk to your doctor.
Or get the fuck off that medication, cause
and get new medication.
Well, because even with me, I'm not currently medicated for it. Mm-hmm. I've just been learning self-regulation.
I see.
Which is harder, but it works, and you don't have to deal with side effects.
Right, or understand, if you don't want to take medication, you can do what I'm doing, and just ask or request more counseling.
That also works.
Because counseling, in my opinion, it's it's not a short-term thing.
No.
It is a 10-year minimum thing.
Unless the counselor sucks.
Yes. We know people like that, too. Like me, I'm on 3 different types of counseling. I don't think you're on counseling at all, are you?
Not right now. My mom is searching for a therapist to quote-unquote fix me. I don't see it working, to be completely honest.
Now, the final issue I want to bring up is mental health curable? My answer to you, not at this time.
No. Not curable whatsoever. Like in my opinion, it is copable, not curable. Because
I'm saying
if you're trying to even in the future, if you find a quote unquote solution to mental health, I guarantee that it will not put anyone better off.
Why do you say that?
Well, because you can. In order to cure mental health, you are rearranging their brain.
Correct.
You are messing with their brain. So what you're essentially doing is, in order to cure mental health, you are changing who that person is.
I see.
So, I believe that it can be cured. I don't believe it should be cured.
I would actually have to agree with you on that.
I believe that if you have mental disabilities, you are put at a disadvantage, and you have to overcome that unless you don't want to be you anymore.
I would actually have to agree with you, Dark. Alright, so do you got anything else to say on this?
Not really.
Me either. Well, thank you guys for watching. Talking with Tommy. I know this is a rather unusual episode, one that we definitely do not do very often. If you guys are looking for another channel to check out, you should definitely check out Dark Wolf's channel. He does Let's Plays mostly. He doesn't talk politics like I do.
I don't know, unless I'm off on a rant.
Right. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day.
You too.